Hi, this is Monique, and in this video I'm going to show you the basics of how to use iMOVIE. So I just want you to actually start up the iMOVIE program. And here we go. So I want to do a quick walkthrough of iMOVIE and all the functions that are in it. So this is the iMOVIE window. And so we're going to just basically start from the very top of the page. And so I'm just going through like File and Edit and so on, just like any other program on a Mac. So this is where you do a new project. Right next to it is where you'd import some pictures or sound. Then you have your library, which is actually this window here in this little drop-down menu. So you can scroll through the window, and that's the library. Then you have a theater where you can watch your projects or whatever that you've saved or completed. And then you've got an enhance button, so it makes everything a little bit better, I guess, the visuals and everything. And then you have a share, so that's where you would share your video to social media like YouTube or Facebook or Twitter. Let's go back to this toggle. Okay, so like I said, that was the library. You can scroll through all your pictures and clips and things like that. This is kind of like a viewing video for when you're editing your video. You'll see it here. And these are kind of like little effects that you can pick from, like for color, contrast, and cropping, video stabilization, sound, and like to speed up certain clips or slow them down, or put in caption information and things like that. This is where you can do an actual voiceover on your video as well. And fast forward, rewind, play, and then that's where you can use the entire screen. So I like to call this part the time slide, and that's where you can put your clips and your audio. And this little kind of lever, that's where you can stretch out or make your clip appear smaller so you can all fit it in one section. You can toggle the library out right here on the top left, and there's a whole bunch of options here for your library. So the first one is transitions. As you can see, there's a whole bunch that you can choose from. The second is titles, and you can just click on one to preview it and see what it's going to do. The next one is maps and backgrounds. It's pretty obvious. After that, that's iTunes, and that's all of your audio that's in your iTunes library. And audio comes up as kind of like a green file. After that, you have sound effects that are built into the iMOVIE library, and once again, you have that kind of green band, and that's your audio. And here you can choose a whole bunch of different types of audio, and if you have GarageBand enabled on your computer, it would be connected to there. So let's start a new project. And right now I'm on no theme, which is okay. But I want to go down to modern because that's the one that I use more often. You can press play and you can kind of preview what this is going to look like with the transitions and the titles and things like that. So I'm going to create this one and I'm going to give it a name. And I think I'm going to do this about polar bears, so I'm going to call it like polar bear video or something like that. Okay. So as you can see, that's the name of the file, and you find it here as well. So I want to import some clips right now, and I've got them on my desktop. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of pictures of polar bears. So right now I've actually got them in my library already, as you can see there. So I'm just going to click and kind of drag it in to this little time slide thing. Click it, drag it in. You can also press the plus sign right here, and that'll just drop it in for you. So let's just load the rest of our pictures in. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little transition in between each clip as well. So let's make it smaller, bigger, so that it can all fit in there and we can see everything. So let's get back to the beginning and let's play it. Just press spacebar if you want to play it. And there's the end title. Okay, that's the beginning title, you can tell. And there's transitions in between each one of the clips. So let's click on transition, and you can see that's the one that's loaded with this theme. You can preview what it looks like. So you just click on it and drag it down until it becomes a plus sign. And now you've changed the transition for this movie. Now let's go and put in some sound. So I'm clicking now on sound effects, and I want to just choose a song that I think will actually fit this video, something that's interesting. So it doesn't matter what you pick, just pick something, click on it, you can preview it, you can just click and drag it down, and as you'll see in a minute here, if you click on the actual name of the song, you don't have to click on the green section, you click on the name of the song, and you can just pull it off and put it into your little time slide, and it'll kind of encompass the entire length of the clip, or you can do it a couple times to make it fit the whole length of the clip. So that's what it looks like up there in the clip. I can listen to it if I want, or I can just kind of click and drag it down. So I can play it, and you're not going to hear it right now, but I'll play the whole video at the end so you can see what I chose for the sound. So you can raise or lower the volume by kind of clicking and grabbing on that center line and raising it or lowering it. Or you can actually go up to the volume button on the right hand side and you can raise or lower it that way. So I'm actually going to trim the kind of length of this audio because you can see it stretches out way longer than our video. But first, I want to just click this little kind of circle right at the end of the clip or in the beginning of the clip, and that kind of fades in the audio. So I'm going to pull in by clicking and pulling it in so it fits the length of the clip, and now I pulled that little circle inwards so that it fades the actual sound of the audio, and I'm going to do it at the end too. It's just a little circle. So in a second here, we're going to play the full and finished video. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!